Hello everyone! Today we will be going through my storage room where I keep all my line dance equipment, also my decorations. I hope you guys all enjoy. This is going to be a really tight fitting room, so I'm going to have to hold my camera with selfie mode. So I apologize for if it moves around a little bit too much. Alright, so I'm inside the room and this is the door that you come in through, and it's a really tight fitting. There's an ironing board that is right here. It just was installed. This room was before it was my mom's workplace with all her sewing equipment, and then she moved it somewhere else, so all my stuff is in here now, but this was the original that came with my mom's room. Alright, behind the door we have our two little chairs that we use for camping and for beach trips. There's one American flag, and then there's my pink one we got from, I forgot where I got it from. It's from a company somewhere in Texas. And then we got foldable tables that we use to when we go eat outside when it's really warm. Besides the table, there is a really big roll of red foil that I bought from the fabric store, and I use it to make lion claws, red foil lion claws. So I bought the whole piece. The lady in the store asked me if I wanted to buy the whole thing for like less than $20, so I bought it. Some of my teammates actually asked me to borrow some, use some of the red foil, so it came in handy. So some of my teammates have some. This used to be part of a cosplay for a vampire night for a Phantom Maid that me and my identical twin used to go to. Besides that is a cardboard box that has a whole bunch of Christmas gift wrapping paper. So during Christmas, I'll come in here, grab a whole bunch of gift wrapping paper to wrap up all my presents and gifts for family and friends. Besides that is a little drawer unit that I use to store all of DIY stuff that I need. There was some DIY for Tungi and some Halloween parties over here. In this specific cardboard box, this is where I keep all of my flowers and my floral stuff that I have. So I use it for DIY projects. Above that is a cross that I made. We use a wood glue to attach the two arms. Oh, I think E6000 glue to put the two arms right here to create a little cross for the Lenten season, Easter season. This right here is a spiral ball that I got from Facebook Marketplace for free. It was on the opposite side of the town, and then I got it for free. And it's really nice. I think I'm gonna do some DIY project with this. Just haven't decided how I'm gonna do it yet. Okay, we are gonna look through all of these drawers. So in the first one right here, we have a lot of pipe cleaners right here. I think this one has a lot of thread or embroidery thread. There we go. We got some embroidery thread. This box right here used to be from, we made this because of our, back in the day, me and my identical twin were in Vincent Lynn. We had to make a little box for, I forgot what it was, for some donation thing, and then she drew all of these, all of our group members in here, our adult group members in here, and it's really cute anime version. Oh, we also have some glitter in here too. We got a whole bunch of glitter. I don't know why we do, but we have a whole bunch. Okay. In the second one, we have more a lot more glitter. Oh, we got floral stuff. So we got some floral wire. These are probably from Dollar Tree for my DIY projects when I used to make origami roses all the time for Valentine's Day. I also use these to make the scorpion for our competition line dance routine that we did. Okay, on the last one, oh shit, oopsie, legs got stuck. Okay, in the last drawer we have a lot of rope, ribbons. What else do we have? Oh, we have some bells. So these bells, it's in this shoebox. We have bells for Jeopardy games that we do for Tungi. Yeah, just a whole bunch of ribbons right here. We got ribbons. This one's from Dollar Tree. Oh no, now I can't make it go back in. Alright, down here, I think it's just temporary, but we do have some table legs. I am DIYing these. We will be painting these black. And then we have the actual table right here. We are going to be staining it, different stain. But yeah, we picked up this table from, I think, a Facebook Marketplace or some other app, and it was for free. I'm going to DIY it, make it look really pretty it up, and then we are going to paint it and use it as a desk. On the left side, when you come into the storage room, we have some planks that we painted for line dancing. These are actually my personal benches right here that I use to practice some double bench routine this past set right here. So here's two colors, red and yellow, and then there's one black over there. That is for another routine that we have not finished creating yet, but we created the props. Besides this is the THD, one of the advanced lions. Right now I'm just keeping it right now to create the new routines that we are making for them. So this one is one of the oldest lines. It has been drawn for the past 10 years, I believe, or maybe even 11 years now. So this one's really old. I think that this line's from Ep Lion, I think. Not 100% sure, but it's really old, as you can tell. And below that are the sawhorse legs for the benches. We have 3 pairs. This one, I believe, is these Red and yellow are 29 inches, I think, and this one is 24 inches for our kids' bench routine. We have some cut up old t-shirts to make sure they don't get stuck to one another when they're stacked on top like this. So that's why we have t-shirts in between every single plank or every single sawhorse legs. Okay, below that we have some equipment. So we have this basket. I don't know why it's here. I think I just kept it there. We have the lion's pants right here. Inside is this bag is more full. We got some yellow food from some old lions before they got burnt. Next is this green bag. This one is, I got this from a Hunchun back in the old days when he was still active, and we played a lot of ultimate frisbee, so he gave me all his equipment. So now I have a whole bunch of equipment for ultimate frisbee. So I have a lot of cones, I got a lot of frisbee inside this. So whenever I play with my Ron's Hunchuns, we play for ultimate frisbee, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Besides it, it's some equipment for the table, the DIY table. So we have finishing racks, we have the wood stain, so I have all of the stuff. I just haven't done the DIY project yet. Besides that, we have some screws, bolts and nuts right here for the benches. Then we have this a protecting layer for the table that I brought again. We just haven't done the DIY project yet. This one is a spray paint to make it look super industrial. This is for a different DIY project, but I'm not using this one for the table, but we use it for a different project. Okay, moving on. We have almost glue right here. This one was for the rocks that I did for the competition routine. Next is some red paint for the benches and black paint for the benches. This black paint again was specifically for our drawn bench routine and other pot routine. This one we use for both my personal benches and for the kids routines. So there is also a top shelf on top of all my line nest stuff, so I guess we'll talk about that real quick. It's not that interesting. Okay, so I'm not gonna open this up, but basically all the stuff right here is all my pageant stuff. So for those that don't remember, I did join the Vietnamese beauty pageant, and then we had to have it wear an ao dai. So there's all my stuff is inside, my tiara was inside, my ao dai condom is inside right there. Back in the old days, back in my college day, we also did a dance. We choreographed a lot of dances. One of them was like the ribbon dance, so all of the ribbons are in this really big bag right here. Alright, besides that, we have these little stepping stones. These stepping stones were for the competition routines in Wisconsin. They were like the stone for the lions to walk by the river. And then we have scrolls. These scrolls I actually used to ask a guy to say these when I was a high school student. He said no. And then and then we have the old tennis rackets that me and my Decor twin used to use to play tennis. But they're oversized rackets. They're for like beginners, so we don't use them anymore. This stick right here is for a dance that I choreographed for my drawn 20th anniversary label man, but I'm missing the top part right here. I missed the rest, so I'm not sure what happened to the rest of them. They gone missing. Inside this Macy's box, there is a lot of spray paint, and I'm too lazy to take it down, but trust me, there's just a lot of spray paint that my dad has hoarded, and then he just gave them to me, and now they're just in this Macy's box. Besides that is my tennis balls, and these are little, I don't know what they're called, but they're like, it prevents things from slipping and falling in drawers and stuff. And then we have some games. I don't know how we got these games, but we got some games. Next is this little portion of the room. We will start from the top to the bottom. Okay, so on the top of all of these 4 benches, we have some rocks that I made. They're just from paper mache, from a cardboard box. So I just painted them black, gray, and a little bit of green to make it look kind of greenery. So there's 3 of them. There's holes in them so that I could put my foot inside and like flip it over. For those that watch my competition routine, that's why I have the holes. So I could put my foot under it and flip it over to look for the scorpion or technically the frog. So there's 3 of them right here. And then below that is, let's start from here. These are for the little paint, and then there are some sandbox, these glue. These are my claws and my tails claws. We have yellow claws we made these for competition. We have red claws because our team has a lot of red colored lions, so we wanted to match. And these are the white claws. Everyone starts off with white claws first. So mine are really old. These are from back in 2011, and then his is from 2017, so his not too old as mine, so mine's like 6 years older than his. And then this is for the Quang Cum line that was for the 15th anniversary. I made them with Austin from Yeongi Tong, Ching Wei. So those are his claws, and I still have them. Now they're just hanging here, gathering dust. Alright, on the bottom we have here are some more screws and more bolts right here for the benches. And then we have another small rock. I think it's the smallest rock that I made right here. This was the one that was actually used at competition. Then we have a basket. This basket was also used at competition. I have some rope in there, and I have my team's bag right there. Yeah, just hanging. Alright, underneath all of the benches, we have a whole bunch of more stuff, DIY stuff. So this one is more, I think it's a pre-stain that you have to use before you actually stain some wood. They get glue off to make sure it's clean. This one is also clean. It's mineral spirits. Also make sure it's clean. Again, you have to use all of this to make sure before you put the pre-stain on any type of wood. So that's why I bought these. Again, these are the products that I'm going to be using to DIY the table. Here's some extra wood, and here's a oatmeal container that is used up and empty, and it's just there because we're planning to put some stuff inside it as storage. Okay, so these 4 benches right here that you see, they're not painted yet. These benches were used for practicing for the competition last year. I had a friend made it according to the USDLDF blueprint. and he made them. But the only thing different was that he actually added this piece of wood right here to make sure it's stable, because he said that the blueprint was not very good because it was gonna, the way how it was structured is that it's gonna break or not very stable, it won't last very long, so that's why he included that little beam right there in the middle. Okay, now I'm standing from the back of the storage room because it's just super narrow. This room is very narrow. I'm just gonna try my best to show you everything. So the next one, on the right side when you come in, you'll also see a whole bunch of red storage boxes. These are all my Christmas decorations right here. It goes up here, so this little gray stand is for a Christmas tree right here. Christmas decorations, the black box, Christmas decorations, and the 3 red storage boxes are all Christmas decorations. Now moving on to here, we have a lot more Christmas decorations. We have a pink Christmas tree in this box right here. And then we have, I think it's like a 7-foot Christmas tree right here. This one I picked up for free at Facebook Marketplace. It was brand new. Oh, it was sort of new. It was like 2 years old, but it's still really, really in good condition. This one right here is a lighted one where you could put it outside. This is actually my dad's, and then he just hoarded it into my storage room, and now it's just here. I also have another Christmas tree. This one's a white Christmas tree. I also picked this up at Facebook Marketplace for free. Oh no, Domo fell down. I don't know why he fell down. He's supposed to be up here, but I'm just gonna leave him here. He fell down. Alright, so it's kind of hard for me to show you all of the stuff on the shelf, but I'll just briefly talk about the stuff on top. It's going to be kind of hard for me to reach the stuff on top. Okay, let's talk about what's inside. So we have a Dyson, at the very end, the Dyson box that we bought the Dyson in. I just store some stuff in there now. Then we have a McDonald's bag, because our team likes to go to McDonald's a lot, so I got a lot of McDonald's bag. I forgot what I put inside of it, to be honest. I think I put some lunch bags in there. Then we have our original tennis racket bag that I used to play in tennis back in my high school tennis days. Then I got a mooncake box. This is not the original. Oh wait, actually this is the original. This is the original one that we use in the mooncake series right here. Box has all my kunais I made as a Naruto related. These kunais were not used in the competition routine, but they were used in the mooncake series and High Virtue a modern series. Tin container here has a lot of pine cones I use for decorations. There's one DIY Toadette hat that I made. There was a DIY video on it. It's on my YouTube channel if you check it out. You have not done so already. Okay, these are little graduation things that my teammate made for all of our high school graduation kids who graduated this May. So we came out during the graduation. We had to have our younger kids go into the lines, take pictures with them. It was a great photo out for them, and it made them really happy. So we have some tents up here. We used to go camping with Tingy a lot, so we used to have this tent. My mom bought it, and then we have more tents. It has my name and Socrates' name on it. Okay, moving on back to the left side, we have a lot more storage right here, so let's talk about those. Alright, this bag right here has a lot of sand making castle stuff. We bought this for the outdoor retreat to make a sand castle, so that was fun. There's a lot of paintbrushes right here. The majority of them are for my dad's, and he hoarded them. This one has a lot of scrap paper right here. What's inside? This one has a lot of tape. I don't know what's inside here. This one has a lot of paint, craft paint, not like the indoor paint. More paint. This box here has a lot of tape, probably a lot of scotch tape, I believe. This one has some writing utensils. I think, yeah, there's all lead pencils and some wooden old pencils. So this one has a lot of office supplies, as you can tell. A lot of glue, paper clips, binder clips right here. This big box right here, a black box, has index cards in here. And then within these 2 blue boxes, storage bins right here, these are markers and I think more markers or something. And then right here is my little tripod setup for lighting. So sometimes when my room gets really dark or when I try to film, I use these to brighten up the room because my house is relatively very dark. Alright, now we're moving back onto the left side. So this one right here is the big rock that we use for competition. A scorpion was underneath it, and then on the opposite side there was a hole for I lift up the rock with my foot. So this is the actual rock that we use. Below that are wooden pieces that we were planning to use for the stepping stones for the competition routine, but we ended up not using them because it was just way too big and we couldn't pack it all, and that's why we had to change it up to little stepping stones. But these were actually the original idea that we were going to use, but sadly we couldn't fit it into the luggage. Moving on, we have McDonald's bag full of decorations. These are my wall decorations that I put in there. Below that are 2 chairs that my uncle made for me and my twin sister. We did a chair routine for the 15th anniversary. This was also used for the cold water competition in both the Dragon and the Phoenix teams that we did back in 2017, I believe. So that was really cool. Painted in red, and I still have them. They're just chilling here now. Besides that is another Amazon box full of flowers and floral stuff, and it has a lot of red lanterns that I'm planning to use for decorations right here. Let me backtrack a little bit. So next to the chairs are big plot of plants, but how am I? This is the biggest one I have. It's thick as pink, really tall, and couldn't fit it into any of the storage boxes, so now I just leave it out here like this. So now just hanging in the middle of my room. Next to the chairs are in the corner are a bunch of gray storage boxes. So there is 1, 2, 3 gray storage boxes, and then we have a red lantern, a silk lantern right here, and then we have a black one right here, a black storage box. All of this contain all my decorations, all my New Year's decorations right here. At the very back of the storage room, we have a whole bunch of storage boxes, and then we have this big cabinet, and then it's blocked off by this stuff right here, so it's not functional. At the very top, we have some wreath that I got. They were on sale. I think 2 of them. The green one on top is from Walmart. The pink one right here is also from Walmart on sale. This one I got from my front yard. My dad hoarded it, so I just kind of DIY'd it, make it look a little more pretty, more presentable. I attached a Dollar Tree ribbon onto it, so it looks a little bit more high-end. These 2 are more decorations. These are all my DIY lanterns I put in here. Besides that is a whole bag of non-labs that we got. I forgot how we got these, but I have a bunch of non-labs in very good condition. I don't know why we have these, but we have a whole bunch of them. Inside this one is all my line dance props. So this is where I keep the scorpion and the little blocks and little vegetation, and I just leave it all in there from the competition. So all of the competition stuff is inside here. Below that is my decoration for Lent and Easter, so all my religious decorations are in here. A lot of them were DIY'd or bought from the Dollar Tree. Alright, in the middle, I don't know why I got some more storage stuff, but I just left it in here. The biggest kitchen drying rack, my mom just put it in here, and now it's just stuck in here, so it's just here. My mom just likes to hoard stuff in here. Okay, back onto the right side of this, we got a lot more stuff, a lot more hoarding. Okay, so let's look at this flag. This flag, this actually belongs to my younger brother Socrates. Socrates was in sea back then. They made a flag, I think, for one of the camps, one of the gum I'm not sure why he created it, but it looks really cool. My mom sold it for him, and he just kept it since then. Below that are a whole bunch of mason jars, so it's just a bunch of mason jars that you could buy from Amazon. And then below that, there's a whole bunch of construction paper in this big storage box. Okay, I cannot show you what's inside of this cabinet because it's been blocked off by this mason jar container and then this big storage box full of pots and pans. But I can tell you what's inside of it. It's basically all of Socrates' hoarding. He put all his like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there. Well, some of them, not all of them. He puts a lot of pencils and pens and stuff in there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing all my hoarding and all my line dance equipment and my holiday decorations. I wanted to remind you guys all that this is not all of my decorations. Some of them is like my dad's hoarding, my mom's hoarding right here. So like for example, like the tents that were up there and some of my kitchen stuff right here. A lot of it is just my mom's equipment, and my little brother Socrates stuff is also in here. So please don't think I'm the only one storing stuff in here. But I do have to say, I think like 90% of the stuff that is in here is actually mine, and stuff that I hoarded from Facebook Marketplace and from Craigslist and stuff, especially for the holiday decorations. And also being in line dancing, I hoard a lot of stuff from line dancing. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me talk about my hoarding and about my line dance equipment and all my holiday decorations and where I got it all from. Basically, a lot of my stuff just come from Facebook Marketplace, or I DIY'd it, or other apps that I use that I could find free stuff from around the San Francisco Bay Area. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Please leave a comment below. If you guys want to see more videos like this, don't forget to click the subscribe button, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace out.